there might be a chance for you to further adjust this as an action on your turns.
Oh.
36 damage just from you. One in the cheek, and then where's this one?
And the dick.
I don't know where my parents are, and I was completely shunned from my village. It's so sad, isn't it?
Is it? That's
so sad.
It's the light. They're cottoning on.
I'll dwell.
Okay.
Oh, this violence really takes me back to my childhood. I know it's hard to believe when you look at me. I am so handsome, really huge muscles, the biggest horns anyone's ever seen. I think I could speak for everyone here when I say that. But I was once just a little minotaur, a little guy, and I grew up in a gladiator fighting ring, and I had no family. I was a sensitive boy, and I tried to make friends. I love my friends. It's, my friendship means everything to me, but I couldn't befriend these guys because I had to kill them. I was being trained up to be a killing machine, so were they. Every day we got chucked out in the ring, we fought against each other, we battled, so sad.
It's really super sad.
Oh, yeah!
But then people outside, you hear them going, "Yay, more candy floss!" and it brings it back up to a 1.
Guys, it's a 1
That's
though.
good. That's good.
We're teetering right there.
-1 to your wisdom saves. All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's
That's your
good
action. You've got a bonus and movement.
Bonus and movement. Yes, yes, yes. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? Okay, Calzette. Can I move within attacking range of Calzette?
You can.
I'm going to do that.
You run around
gonna
this
dash.
bear. 5, 10, 15, 20. You jump off of the stage. 25.
Oh,
30.
Can I goring rush him?
Yeah. What's your movement speed?
Range, is it the damage?
A million.
Yeah, movement speed.
Movement speed.
Top of the first page, I think it is.
Thank you.
Oh, I think it says it's like walking
I think
speed.
normally it's 30, but I think the Minotaur
30, yes, is walking speed, yeah.
I'll allow it. It's like pushing it a little bit to get all the way to him, but I'll allow that.
Great.
So you, if you have, Goring Rush says anything about, do you have to take the dash action or anything?
It doesn't, oh yes. Immediately after you take the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. I love attack with my horns.
You've used the action to dwell, so you don't have your dash action. So you're just going to use your regular movement, so it's not going to be your bonus action attack, but you now have a, let's see, bonus action for anything else. Goring Rush is not applicable.
Okay.
You can bonus action Bardic Inspiration somebody.
Yeah. Charger, all of these. Hammering horn, no.
No, that's if you hit with an attack.
Okay, but yeah, I'll do...
Mantle of Inspiration.
Yeah.
Spend Bardic Inspiration to grant temporary hit points to up to 2 creatures you can see, who can then use their reaction to move away without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay,
I personally would love that. No pressure.
I think you're too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
60
feet.
60 feet is about there.
Does it reach?
I'll hand wave it. It's fine. Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Here's how I'll hand wave it. You're in an area that is specifically designed for performances, and so all of the sound and everything is like the acoustics have been designed that your voice, your bardic inspiration, your theatrical performance and dancing shall travel a little further than usual.
That is actually
Thank you.
incredibly good. So
I am now scared that I'm close to Calzette.
You run up to him. That's usually what happens when you run into somebody's melee range. Yeah, you get close to them.
Yeah. Can I backspace? No. Okay, no. I'll stay there and I'll use the Mantle Inspiration.
Okay. Mantle of Inspiration. So you spend one use of your Bardic Inspiration, of which I think you have 2 per short rest. And you give 8 temporary hit points to up to 2 creatures you can see that can hear you, see or hear you. So which 2 are you choosing? For 8 temporary hit points, those same 2 that you choose can then use their reaction to move their speed.
Okay, I'm gonna 8 temporary. I'm gonna do Calzette and I'm going to holler to the strongest animal attacking arrow, which is the wolf.
I think you're misunderstanding. You would give temporary hit points to an ally.
You're
helping
giving them more health.
Oh, okay, yes, okay.
You wouldn't want your enemies using their movements.
No, sorry, I did get confused.
Right,
okay,
yeah, I was obviously not describing it well.
No,
you're giving
that was
temporary
what I
hit points, which is like a buffer to your current hit points, so it'll give them 8 extra hit points essentially.
So
It's not exactly healing, but for most purposes, it's the same as just healing them 8. So you'd choose Arrow, and then Arrow would be able to use the reaction to move away without incurring an attack of opportunity from these two.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can choose, you can't, maybe you can see, but you're grappled, so you can't use your movement anyway.
Yeah.
So you could choose Sneaky and give her the temporary hit points, but she wouldn't be able to use her reaction to move. You could also choose any of the animals that you've charmed, or your friend Buble.
Okay, great. I will give them...
Just choose this guy and the bear. That's fine. Nobody else gets to move.
I'll give them to... I want to say the monkey.
Make a choice.
And of course, I'm gonna give these points to beautiful Buble, the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Wait, there's a monkey.
You're obviously going to pick me, aren't you?
Oh, now I'm torn.
What? Who is this?
The monkey is funky, but Buble is...
Why are you...
beautiful. Oh, I'm so torn. Oh,
I need your help. My armor class sucks.
I'm so sorry. I gotta pick the monkey.
Monkey and Arrow. Okay.
Was it bad?
You could have
find
given
out.
Buble 8 temporary hit points, but you gave it to
Oh no, I
Monkey
changed it.
instead.
I'll give it to Buble.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that makes more. That's
Arrow
obvious.
and Buble, there we go.
You're
So
okay.
Arrow and
You're
Buble, you
good.
get 8
you.
temporary hit points.
you
You
very
can mark
much.
that on where the
Okay.
hit points is. There's
Yeah.
a section where you can search your hit points and put temporary hit points.
What did you say it was? 8.
8.
Yeah, thank you.
You can then use your reaction, if you want to use your reaction, to move away. You can move up to your speed, which I think is 30 for you.
35 actually.
35 for you, nice.
So what?
Each one's 5. 20, 25, 30, 35, yeah, that's correct. And then you can also use your movement if you want to move anywhere.
Oh. I'm a bit tripped at the moment.
I use all 30 feet to just dance on stage.
Yeah, I'll just stay on stage. Quite
Sound
comfortable
stage.
there.
Right, I'm good. Thanks for the hit points, though. All right, so that's your Bardic inspiration. You inspire these ladies that are fighting alongside you, these people.
Inspiring.
That is your bonus action. Your action was to dwell. Your movement is all used up, that means it's you. That is Mr. Light and Mr. Witch. Mr. Light is still outside, making sure everybody's having fun, keeping the spirits up, trying to appease the people who are screaming and running out and everything by giving them free candy floss and nuts. And Mr. Witch then is going to go, I don't have time for this. Calzette. And he clicks his watch, and then something seems to like spark out of it and flitter over to Calzette, and he goes, use it wisely. And then he turns and leaves. He's got to go deal with stuff around the carnival.
That feels very ominous.
Yeah.
They are off of the board, off of the initiative order. We're back to the top of the round with Sneaky Minaj.
All right. Okay. So.
Oh, after their turn, I think it's now getting to a point where he's got a big dire minotaur charging at them, so he's doesn't really like that. So he is going to use one of his legendary actions for the first time.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's right. Calzette has legendary actions because he is your main boss, and I tend to give bosses legendaries. So he is going to use a legendary action to make... although he's wanting to keep you restrained, he would make a whip attack as his legiondary, but you're restrained in his whip. So he's not going to. He's not going to. He's going to choose to not do his legendary
That's
action.
very legendary. I think he's been demoted. He's no longer a legend.
He's no longer a legend.
Sneaky!
Opportunity attack, Whipmaster. Oh wait, no. If I whip you, then I've got to let go of you. Give me a sec. There's a good chance that I could hit you because you've got low armor class, but I'd only do like 10 points of damage at most. So like, and then you'd be able to hide, and then you get sneak attack on me, which is really hurting the dick a couple of times now. No, I think I'll stay where I am. I think you're good.
Sorry to interrupt, but if you don't want to be interrupted by ads, you can actually see our stuff 1 week early at vivaplus.tv, and you won't get ads. I mean, I'm just saying. So yeah, So I'm interrupting right now, but you won't get these interruptions from ads over at vivaplus.tv. Back to the game.
It's your turn. You're caught up in a whip.
Okay, so
you
he's
can
still
use your
got me?
action to try and get out of the whip, break the grapple. You can use your action to dwell.
If I try to break out of a grapple, that's probably athletics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my athletics is terrible.
Technically, if you're breaking a grapple, it's athletics or acrobatics,
Acrobatics.
which is much better for you.
Yes, that's +4 instead of -2.
And if you were already in your small size, you could also just shrink because it's wrapped around you. It would have just fallen off.
But I think
You're
I'm
already
already
small. You're already tiny, sorry.
That's what I thought. I was like, I could
Yeah.
shrink, but I can't because I'm already shrunk.
So what are you going to do? You can attack him from where you are. You can break the grapple to try and get out of there.
And Horatio's right there, yes?
I think actually, just now remembering, because he's not grappling you with his hand, I think I gave my Whipmaster feat just, you can just use an action to slip out of it. Like it just automatically succeeds. Still think what you're going to do regardless, and I'll just look that up real quick.
Okay, let me just think.
Grapple, if they take an action to remove the whip. Yeah, so you can take your action to just remove the whip, and there's no chance of it failing. You can just like grab it and unwrap it, but that'll take your whole action to get out of it.
Right. And then if I move, he has an opportunity? Okay.
Yes, because you're moving out of his 10-foot melee range.
Okay. I would normally try to get out, but Horatio's right there, so I think I might dwell.
Okay.
I'm just going to finish.
You might dwell, I love that.
I might dwell. I'm just going
I
to
think I'll just dwell.
finish my lozenge because I'm going to have to do a lot of talking, so let me just quickly do that.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I'd like to do a crunch action.
Yeah,
That's
I'd like
all
to
about
eat. So, I'm going to dwell. But everyone already knows my sister's dead.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know, like, how it happened,
In
right?
that situation.
Okay.
I think Horatio probably would, but these two wouldn't.
Right.
So it would still work.
Okay. So, I'm already getting emotional. How do I do this without crying?
With granny.
Make us sad.
If you actually shed a tear, Rob will put it all the way down.
Yeah.
So.
I will put it all the
Oh
way
no,
down.
now the
No,
pressure's going.
I'm kidding.
Since we're at 1 and it goes down by 1, I will put
right.
it all the way down.
Right. Okay, so it's my fault. It's my fault that Dahlia is dead. So, as you can see, she's stunningly beautiful. And back in our village, I was jealous of that. And you'd think, like, with her beauty that she would be arrogant or mean or up herself, but she wasn't. She was so kind to me, and every time I was excluded from things, she made sure that I had to come along. We were a package deal, and she never left me behind. And yet I still resented her for being so beautiful and me always being passed by. So I would make dresses in our village and I would make them for Dahlia. And we had a fairy ball, and for just one time I wanted to outshine her. I wanted to be prettier. So I went looking for these really rare petals, but they were too far south of our village. And Calzette found me, and he lied. He said I was beautiful, and I wanted so desperately to hear it that I believed him. And then he grabbed me, and then he told me that he was actually looking for my sister. Dahlia came running once she heard, once he went to the village and said that I was trapped. She didn't hesitate for a second to save me, to sacrifice herself, to save me instead. But he took us both. He took us both back to the circus and would use. He named me Sneaky Minaj, and he named my sister Chi-Chi Minaj. And he would use her to dazzle, and I was still jealous. We were trapped now, but I still couldn't get over my own jealousy of her. Then one day we had devised a plan to escape, and Chi-Chi, Dahlia, was going to distract Calzette while I was going to steal the key to free us. But I fumbled. And he grabbed me. And for so long, Chi-Chi had built up a relationship with Calzette that he finally began to trust her. And in the moment that I was hurt, he wasn't going to hurt her at all. He was going to kill me. Like, I was more replaceable than she was. And she had the choice to stay alive or to turn on him for me, and she did. And she attacked him to save me, and he grabbed her right in front of me and crushed her.
It was my choice. You have always had a connection to her spirit since that day, and you now hear her voice in your head, not coming from the creature, this puppet that is dancing for his amusement, but inside you, staying with you, watching over you, guiding you. You hear her say, "It was my choice."
That's just gonna make me cry.
You say you were more replaceable. That's true. That's not true. You're irreplaceable to me.
And we drop down to 0.
There is no more wisdom penalty to your wisdom saving throws, as the vibe of the entire carnival is now turning, and the Mr. Witch and Mr. Light do not like that. All right, well done. Congratulations.
You got it.
I'm so sad now.
If you didn't have a hero point, I'd probably give you one.
Damn it, I should have used it.
All right. He says, in response to all of this, he says, "But don't you think she's even better now? Does exactly what I say without question, and I don't have to worry about her trying to escape anymore. Quite the talent that Bonecaller has, eh? To do me such a solid in bringing back my little petal here." And he gestures towards her. "I would have been quite mad at myself if I'd destroyed such a wonderful source of the golden nectar." That is your action. You have a bonus action, and you don't have movement because you're grappled.
Golden nectar. What is that?
It's just referring to, it's
Money?
using Fey-like terms in order to sort of be analogous for money. She brings in the money. She brings in the gold.
Oh, gotcha.
The liquid
So
gold.
What I'm learning is Bonecaller is a piece of shit.
Bonecaller's the one who helped him bring her back to life, because the Bonecaller's the necromancer,
Shit.
and he's a
Full
piece
stop.
of shit for being like, yeah, let's use her even after death. Anything as a bonus action?
I can't steady aim, would I?
No, steady aim is your whole turn to take. You use your movement, your bonus, and your action to make an attack with advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at, my
I think
bonus
you're good then.
actions. Yeah, Misty Step.
All right, Buble.
That's a hard act to follow.
Do a little dance on the stage.
What can I do?
Let's just raise the happiness again. Actually, it's pretty sad knowing.
Do we want to bring that down even further? We do, eh?
Negative numbers exist.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Trauma dump. Trauma dump.
Okay, what I would like to do is
This is going to be super high comedy value. People turn their heads, but like, yay, slapstick nonsense.
No, okay. What I would like to do as a tribute to that beautiful, sad, torturous story that Sneaky just told, I would like to do a tribute interpretive dance on the stage.
Cool.
If you could play your violin, that would be really good.
Absolutely.
And I'm basically going to just do a really sad dance to try and just... I'm not great with communication or dealing with people because of my backstory. I've always been on my own. So my way to show my support and love is to dance for you instead. And also hope that it brings the mood down even further.
Oh,
All right, so let's do a performance check.
it's making me sad now, guys.
This is a performance check, and because you're dancing, I'm going to make it a dexterity-based performance check. So
Okay.
you're proficient in performance, I believe. Let me see your skills.
I don't know why that
Yes.
got me.
Yes.
I am.
So,
Like you being like, I can't communicate, but I'll use my art. Like,
what's your dexterity
Oh,
modifier?
sorry, 0, I think? Yeah,
0. So dexterity is not great, but you are proficient in performance, so you get to add your proficiency bonus to this. So this one plus 3.
Okay, this one plus 3. 13 plus 3.
16 is
16.
pretty good.
Nice.
It is
Okay.
good enough to knock this into the negative.
Oh, wow.
Sneaky. This one's for you.
We're now at -1, which means for your wisdom saving throws, you actually get a +1 to your saves.
Nice.
I was worried that it would be like, too bad, something else is happening.
No, you're lowering the mood of the entire carnival, and you can hear Mr. Witch and Mr. Light outside like,
What the fuck is going on? Have fun already, have fun, come on! There's a Ferris wheel! Why is everybody so sad?
all right.
Can it start raining?
It starts to gently rain outside. That was your action. You've got movement and bonus.
rain on a tent.
Can I move? Oh, she's grappled, eh? Like she's still in his.
She's in the whip.
Yeah, I wanted to just like move and then just like give her a hug, but I can't do that because I'll get attacked. So I might just stay on the stage.
Stay on the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Did you do anything with the bear before? Did you actually get him? I can't remember. No, I think you cast Speak with Animals and then
Yeah,
you
no, I
growled.
just
You
told
didn't
my
actually
story.
like focus your attention on the bear.
Yeah.
So the bear's still just like a
He's
neutral
chilling.
party at this point.
Yeah.
All right, it is now bad guy's turn, represented by the dog that ran off after the rock. We will start with Dahlia. Dahlia is going to continue her little performative dance, keeping the two of you enthralled, hopefully. Wisdom saving throw from both of you. You're already
Ha-ha.
enthralled by her, so you have disadvantage, but you now get to add a 1 to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
5. So roll twice, eh?
Well, twice the lower. So 5 plus your wisdom save.
3, so 8 minus 1
8
is 7.
plus 1.
Plus 1.
Oh, plus 1! 9.
Because you did a sad dance.
Oh my god, I did.
8 total.
Sorry?
8 total.
8 total. Unfortunately, you're both still enthralled by her, meaning any actions you take, any skills, it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
But thankfully, you haven't been doing any attacks or anything, so it hasn't actually come up.
Yeah.
Then we'll do Calzette. Calzette is going to take his, let's see, holding anything he needs you to drop, so he doesn't need to do that applaud thing again. He's going to make 2 whip attacks against you again. He's going to drop the whip off of you so that he can bring it back and
And he misses.
hopefully we'll
Twice.
see. We'll see. What's your armor class? Nope, 22 is going to hit, and then the second one is going to hit again with a 19.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
So both of those are going to hit. You're going to take damage both times. He's grappled you the first time, saved you from running away. Does he want to do that again?
No.
He says, I've actually been benefiting quite nicely from pairing up with the carnival here. I'm glad I was able to make the introductions to the Almuter and get this embuscade business going.
Yeah, I wanted to.
That is, the first damage is going to be, you're not concentrating on anything, are you? So it doesn't matter what damage it is. Do it all at once. You take 5 points and another 8 points for a total of 13.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
But uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay. So you uncanny dodge the first one or the second one?
The second one? Because it was more
Totally, because I
damage.
know that it's more after the fact. Yeah. So you take the first 5 damage,
Okay.
and then you half with your reaction the second damage, and only take half. So that's the damage you take. Whap whap. Two whip cracks. He doesn't wrap you up in this one because he wanted to do the damage instead. He is then going to use whip crack as his bonus action to command one of the animals. He's going to command the wolf to come after you again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the wolf's going to get up on your grill. And then it is the animal's turn. So the wolf is going to take an attack at you. Arrow? That's not great. That is a 13. Gonna miss your armor class, I believe.
It did miss my armor class. Yeah.
Yeah, so the wolf takes a bite at you but misses. Then everything else is going to use its turns to move up. The bear's just going to like chill
Leave
out.
me alone, I just ran away.
And then this guy's going to throw a rock at you with disadvantage because he's charmed at the moment, so he's kind of a little bit out there. But that's going to be a 17 to hit, which I think is a hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
bloody
as the rock
rock?
hits you in the head.
A
Yep.
bloody rock!
Ow!
It's okay, I had temporary hit points, so...
That is, yeah, it takes off of the temporary hit points. That is all of the bad guys' turns. Then it is your turn to retaliate. What do you want to do?
Oh, God.
I just got out of this situation
Just
with the
bloody
dogs.
got out of this. I'm not sure what the consensus is on these animals because I don't want to hurt them because they're sneaky. They could be sneaky friends.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're my friends.
Circus performers,
And I'm not really
probably
an animal
captors, much like yourself.
Hater.
Killer.
Yeah, you
like
love
I'm
them.
not really like into the whole like kill the animal thing.
Can
You
you,
can
do
do
non-lethal?
you can do non-lethal damage if it makes sense to do so. So club them in the head with something and
Knock 'em
potentially
out.
knock them out. You could do that. Still going to hurt them, but
They
Yeah,
won't kill them.
won't kill them.
it'll knock them out though.
You can choose to do something non-lethal as long as it makes sense. You can't do non-lethal with like a slashing weapon in my games or pierce. You can't non-lethal somebody with an arrow necessarily.
Like
Maybe you
bonk
can,
them
but
with the handle and just
depends where you hit them. So you're attacking with short swords usually.
Yeah, I guess, but that would be lethal. Or I could use the butt, like the. hilts of
Yeah. So if you are trying to use non-lethal with a short sword, I'll say you're trying to hit them with either the flat of the blade or the pommel of the blade, which means it won't do its usual D6 plus blah blah blah. It'll do a D4. So it'll do slightly less damage, but it'll be non-lethal.
11 plus.
11 plus your attack modifier is 17. That'll hit, and then a D4 plus 2, I think it is.
1
Is it? What's your attack?
for the short sword.
Yeah, short sword. It's usually a D6 plus
6. D6 plus 3. Sorry.
D6 plus 3. No, D6 has been lowered to a D4 because you're
yeah,
using
of course,
non-lethal,
plus
so it's 1
3.
plus 3, 4 points of damage. 4 points of bludgeoning to these guys.
Non-lethal.
Which one are you going for, the wolf or the fox?
The wolf.
The wolf. It doesn't knock him out straight in one, but he is considered wounded, so it's taken up half his health. Which actually means massive damage potentially. No, he succeeds on his conserve.
But like he's not
He's not
gonna
like
die.
It's
is
like
he?
non-lethal damage though.
Sorry, wounded is the game term for like being on half health.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So he's non-lethal, so he's not. You haven't actually like done anything permanent damage to him. I'm just gonna put a little token on him just to remind us that he's on half health.
Arrow is avoidant, so she is continuing to attack instead of sharing her backstory.
Get away from me! Get away! Back, you beast! You emotional beast! I will not! Ah! I don't care what any of you do to me! I'm not telling my fucking sob story! I won't be emotional, I won't show a feeling, I won't shed a tear. None of you will get me to cry!
I don't know why I'm turning into Shakespearean dialogue. Hey, if you have feelings, that's okay. You're allowed to feel.
Okay, make another attack. You've got 2 attacks per turn, so if you hit the wolf with the same amount,
15.
15 plus stuff will hit, and then
2 plus.
Yep, that's enough. So you clunk, knock the wolf out with a couple of swift
Excuse me.
blows
This is running.
with the pommel of your blade. That I think is your action. You've got bonus and movement if you want it.
Bonus action. Is there anything I can do? I should know this, but I just get very distracted when we're... I don't really think I have any cool bonus actions, guys. I've got like Slayer's Prey that I had, but I don't know
You
who
put
I
it on
moved.
Mr. Light and he ran away.
Yeah, right. I could do Slayer's Prey on the fox, I guess, as a bonus action.
Yep, you can do that if you
Sweet.
want.
Let's do that.
All right, so you turn around to the fox and like, look,
Look, you.
I'm gonna f you up.
You got one chance to run away, and it's right now.
Okay, seeing that you're now out of his whip, he's going to, at the end of your turn, use a legendary action to make a whip attack. He's going to try and whip you again.
And he's gonna miss.
Oh, he might actually. What's your AC?
20.
I think it's more than an 11, which is what.
Oh yeah, it's 15.
Yeah. He's whipping at you. He's got his chair out. That's all you can do as a legendary
Can I just
action.
pretend I dodged?
You just dodge out of the way of it. You're up.
Okay, so Sneaky is not,
Trapped anymore.
you're not trapped. Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Attack him.
With my horns, of course.
Of course.
All right, bash him with your horns. Make an attack roll.
Oh, backspace. I'm gonna attack him with my longsword.
Longsword.
It has hard damage.
Much higher damage.
I just love the horns.
We can
We all
flavor
do.
it that it's your horns when it's actually the longsword damage. All right, so you are attacking with the sword / horns. Roll an attack roll. That's the damage. So that's only if you hit.
Yes.
Roll an attack roll first, and because you are enthralled by Chi-Chi's performance, you're kind of half distracted watching her. This is going to be at disadvantage.
So that was 17.
15. 15 is still pretty good. So 15 plus your modifier
Plus
will
your
be
hit
enough to
thing.
hit. Actually,
Right.
add it up for me because he might be able to do something about that.
Oh yes, and the attack modifier is not on the first page. It's on the second page.
It's
That's
across
like-
from your
oh,
longsword.
Oh, sorry, I was already on
No,
the right.
you're good.
Longsword, it should say plus some number.
Plus 4.
Plus 4?
Oh,
All right.
is it hit
Let me-
slash
let me look.
DC?
Yeah.
Oh, plus 7.
Plus 7. Whew, damn.
Damn.
Good longsword.
Hectic.
Check.
Yeah, all right, so with a plus 7 onto 15 takes it to a 22. He can't do anything to prevent that. That's going to hit regardless. So he brings his chair up. He's going to try and do something to try and block it with his chair, but it's just too much. It slashes through.
Nice.
For how much damage? It was
1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4, or a d10 if you're using 2 hands.
I'm using 2 hands.
There you go. So a d10, that one you've just picked up.
That's
That
10.
one's the d10.
7.
7 plus 4, 11 points of slashing damage to him.
Yeah.
Nice.
How's he looking?
Bad?
With that one, I
Bad.
think he's bloodied.
You hurt my poor little sneaky. So now I'm gonna kill you.
Good luck. Parry! Ah, shit, I mistimed that. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, God.
Why did you do it so early?
I don't know. Oh,
You
I'm really
were
off my
really
game.
premature.
Well, she shot me in the fucking dick. It makes you kind of thrown off a little bit. Ow!
Sorry.
With that, 11 points of damage. Yeah, he's looking like he's rough. He's still got some fight left in him, but he's
Squeeze
definitely
it out of
taking some strikes here.
Can I take a bonus action?
Yep. What's your bonus action?
Goring Rush.
Okay.
Get him.
You can. Oh, Goring Rush, as we discussed before,
Oh,
is
yeah,
after you've taken the dash action.
You got to dash first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think as a bard that isn't a Swords Valor bard or whatever, then I think that means you only get 1 attack per round. So I think that's your attack done. You've got a bonus action if there's something you can do with it, but I don't know that there is without dashing. Inspiring.
actually,
You can still inspire.
I
You've
can
got 1 more
inspire,
inspiration.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you used any inspiration.
2 weapon fighting. That doesn't mean that I can take out another weapon and give him another go. Does it?
Oh,
I've got 2 hands. That's
You're
right.
two-handing.
Okay. Yes, I was.
Okay, I think that's you.
yeah.
I think that's you. So top of the round.
Tell me where the ember shards are.
I have a brother. He's alive.
She just leaves it at that, just to rub it in your face.
Sorry, no, not like alive, but like, well, he's alive, but he's like, sorry, man.
Is Mr. Light not having fun?
I'm having fun. If you fake it.
I'm gonna give it to Arrow and be like,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
If you go over to vivaplus.tv, not only will you see all of our content 1 week early, you'll also get it ad-free. So yeah, head over to vivaplus.tv. Links there, I think. That's pretty cool.